Hello everyone. Today we are going to introduce you about grafting technique.
Hello，大家好，我们今天要跟各位介绍的是移植技术。
Halo teman-teman, hari ini kita sama-sama belajar tentang teknik mencangkok. This mini online course was designed and produced to fulfill the requirement of e-learning and design offered by Professor Sally Su Qingyong at National Tsinghua University, Taiwan, fall semester 2020. This is your instructors. I am Surahman. I am from Indonesia, and then
My name is Jericho, and I'm from Taiwan. About the learning object, after listening to the material, and the participants were able to name all the material and equipment for the grafting.
The second one is, after listening to the material, the participants were able to explain the 6 stages of grafting using their own language appropriately.
The third, after the learning material, the participants were able to demonstrate all the process of grafting according to the standard procedure.
Before we start the learning, let's measure our initial abilities by doing the following pre-test question. You just have to scan the QR code on your screen and then enter the code again 4594387 and 6 and put your name and your time only 1 minute. Let's start from now. I think time is enough.
We know the learning object and do the pretest. Let's see a movie to know more about the grafting technique.
Hello everyone. Today we want to show you how to graft pen. We need some equipment such as planting stands with minimum diameter of 1 centimeter. And compost soil and the knife. And also we need to plastic and rope.
Grafting techniques include the following steps. The first step is to choose plant items that are not too young or too old. The second step is to peel the skin 3 until 5 cm wide. The third step is to cover using moist compost soil. The fourth step is to cover using plastic. The fifth step is to tie both ends using a rope. the last is just wait for it to grow roots. That is enough. You can listen to the full explanation in the next material. Thank you for your attention. Well, we have learning outline. One is grafting concept, and then the second is some plans we can grafting, and the third one is grafting equipments. The fourth is grafting procedure, and the last one is vocabularies. Okay, after we learn from the video movies, then we will explain more about the material. Let's see. Okay, how to reproduce plants? Actually, there are two ways to reproduce a plant. The first one is mentioned or called with generative, like using seed. The generative is mean that we are growing plant using seed. And then the second one is vegetative, when we are growing a plant using grape cutting or tissue culture, etc. And then
if you don't know, let me explain for you. The technique of vegetative propagation by wounding or tightening the branch of the parent tree and web in the planting media is to stimulate the formation of roots. Grafting is a method used in plant nurseries to quickly grow new plants.
Okay, now we want to know about the types of plant or fruit trees that can be grafted. There are several trees, like this one. Durian.
中文叫榴莲.
Dalam bahasa Indonesia kita menyebut durian. Mango.
中文叫芒果.
Dalam bahasa Indonesia kita menyebutnya mangga. Avocado.
中文叫鳄梨.
Dalam bahasa Indonesia alpukat. Orange.
中文叫橘子.
Dalam bahasa Indonesia jeruk. Apple.
中文叫苹果.
Dalam bahasa Indonesia apel. Guava.
中文叫芭乐.
Dalam bahasa Indonesia jambu merah. Okay, we continue to the next part. Advantages versus disadvantages of grafting technique.
Advantage: the first, the quality of the plant is the same as the parent. The second, the time until the plant bear fruit is relatively faster. The third, the tree is not very tall, so the harvest process is easier.
And then disadvantages. The one is the roots of the plants are not very sturdy. The second one is plant age is not long. And then the third is the grafted plants cannot withstand the dry season. And then equipment and material of grafting. Okay, the first equipment is plant stem.
中文是植物茎.
Dalam bahasa Indonesia, batang tanaman. Please choose not too young and too old with diameter at least 1 cm. Is knife.
中文是刀子
atau pisau. And then compost soil.
中文是湿润的土壤
Dalam bahasa Indonesia, tanah kompos. The part is plastic.
中文是塑胶袋
Dalam bahasa plastic. The five is rope.
中文是橡皮筋绳
Tali atau karet gelang. Continue to procedure of grafting. The first step is prepare material and tools.
步骤一，我们将准备原料以及工具。
Persiapkan bahan dan peralatan. Step is choose a plant stem that is neither too young nor too old with a diameter at least 1 cm.
步骤二，选择一个不要太年轻或太老，以及直径不小于1公分的茎来进行我们的动作。
Pilihlah batang tanaman yang tidak terlalu muda dan tidak terlalu tua dengan diameter minimal 1 cm. The third step, cover the entire stem with a length of 4 until 5 cm. clean all the back tissue membranes that we choose. Note, be careful not injure your hand. We recommend you using gloves.
步骤3，我们将整个周围割出4到5公分的范围，并清理割完之后的树皮组织膜。注意，请不要伤到手。我们建议你使用手套。
Kupas batang antara 4-5 cm, kemudian bersihkan semua lendirnya. Hati-hati jangan sampai melukai tangan, sebaiknya menggunakan sarung tangan. Okay, the fourth step is cover the plywood part of tree with composite.
步骤4，我们用湿润的土壤去覆盖所有的部分。
Tutup seluruh bagian dengan tanah kompos. The fifth step is cover with plastic and tie with rope.
步骤5，接着我们会用塑胶带将其绑住，并用绳子将上下两端绑紧。
Tutup seluruh bagian menggunakan plastik dan ikat kedua sisinya menggunakan tali yang sudah disediakan. How to make sure our grape is true? Hi, do you know how to make sure our grape is true? If you don't know, we will explain to you. The first one is make sure that all parts of the tree are covered by compost soil.
The second one is keep the compost soil in the graft moist, not dry.
Okay, the third one is grafting is the best done in the rainy season.
Yeah, and the fourth one is waiting for the tree roots to the image from the plastic graft.
The fifth rule is cut and plant the grape in the rainy season.
Yeah, and the final one is don't forget to fertilize and water it until it really dry.
Okay, let's continue.
Next part, we will review the vocabulary in our material.
Well, we have used some words in this learning material. To make sure we have some understanding, we will repeat and review again, and we want you to repeat what we are mentioned, like this one. Plant stem.
Plant stem,
Okay.
植物茎
植物茎. Batang tanaman.
Tanaman.
Okay, your
Your
turn.
turn.
Ah, nice. Knives.
Knives. 刀子
刀具. Pisau.
Pistol.
Your
Your
turn.
turn.
Okay, next. Compost soil.
Compost soil. 湿润土壤
湿润土壤. Tanah kompos.
Tanah compost.
Your turn. Okay. Next. Plastic.
Plastic. 塑胶袋
塑胶袋. Plastic.
Plastic.
Okay, your turn. Ah, good. And then rope.
Rope. 橡皮筋绳
橡皮筋绳. Karet gelang.
Karet-gelang.
Ah, very good. Your turn. Ah, next. Generative.
Generative. 天然种植
电缆种植. Generative.
Generative.
Alami.
Alami.
Your turn. Okay, very good. And then the next is vegetative.
Vegetative. 人为种植
人为种植. Vegetative
Vegetative.
or buatan.
buatan.
Okay, your turn. Ah, nice pronunciation. And then seeds.
Seed. 种子
种子. Biji-bijian.
Biji-bijian.
Ah, and then your turn. Okay. Okay, next. Cuttings.
Cuttings. 切割
切割. Okay. Steak.
Steak.
Ah, your turn. Ah, good. And then the last one is tissue culture.
Tissue culture. 组织培养
组织培养. Kultur jaringan.
Kultur jaringan.
Your turn. Ah, great. Good job. On the next. And the next. Okay, we have studied all the subject matter about the grafting. And then, to make sure we have new abilities about the grafting techniques, it's time to pause this. You can just using your phone and then enter code again, just using 4, 5, 9, 4, 3, 8, 7, and 6, and your vote your name, and then your time only 1 minute. Start from now. I think time is enough. Thank you very much. And then you need to do your step doing the graphic technique in your home, and then you should take camera or take photo, and then your photo just upload video in here, just scan to the QR code.
And is our reference. You can see more detail about the grafting. It is all material about the grafting technique, and hope you guys love our material. And I'm Jerry,
I'm the Surahman.
and thank you
Thank
for
you for
your
your
attention.
attention.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.